G'day, welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt, and today 10 gold prospecting mistakes you absolutely need to steer clear of because you don't want to be that guy. Whether you're a greenhorn or you're a seasoned pro gold prospector, learning these blunders is the key to mastering the art of gold hunting. Some of these lessons I have learnt the hard way, and I have been that guy. Gold hunting is both an art and a science, and if you're ready to maximize your gold prospecting success, stick around as I'm about to unearth some nuggets of wisdom. So one of the biggest mistakes that a new gold prospector can make is to have disregard to the knowledge and to the advice of experts or from people that have been there and done that before. Usually this happens when you're blinded by a dream of unearthing that big gold nugget. But as a result, common sense completely goes out the window. Don't be that guy who ignores advice from someone who has been there and done it and perhaps have been doing it for 40 years. Okay, so my next piece of advice is don't expect to become a full-time gold miner. Very, very few people are able to actually make a living from gold mining, and certainly not beginners. Learn to walk before you run, and don't expect to go out into the field with your metal detector and trip over the welcome stranger's big brother. Okay, these flies are very friendly out here today. My next piece of advice is don't be that guy that follows the crowds. Hike away and get away from the crowds. Find new and undiscovered gold deposits. That isn't to say that you still can't find gold at these spots, but these spots may well be picked over. Hike just that little bit further. Push yourself into remote locations, as this may be the best way to find and discover new gold deposits. Now, if you do find a new deposit of gold or an undiscovered deposit of gold, keep it quiet. Don't tell anybody but me. You can tell me. No, seriously, in all seriousness, keep it quiet. Work the area hard and work it as soon as you can. And avoid the potential for getting discovered. Cover up your tracks. Don't leave any footprint that you've been there. Don't be that guy who finds a new spot, then goes down to the pub, tells 50 of his mates, and then wonders why when he returns in a week later, his spot has been cleaned out. Be discreet about it. There's flies even crawling on the camera. Here's one for the gold panning enthusiast out there. The newer models of gold pans are typically made of plastic, and they will have somewhat of a plastic sheen on them from the manufacturing process. Water will tend to pool and to bubble. Water will tend to pool and to bubble on top rather than move freely over the surface of the pan. My advice is to rough up the pan. Either get some sandpaper, scratch the shit out of the pan, get some dirt or some sand and shake it in the pan. Use some water if you need to. Just avoid going to the shop, getting a brand new pan, taking it home, putting in your pay dirt material and panning it. Season your pan first. Before we move on to number 6, I ask kindly that you please do consider subscribing, and please do liking the video because it does help the channel's growth. Whew. She's warm. Get the flies off the camera. Yeah. Okay, that brings me to my next tip. So don't forget to respect Mother Nature. Recreational gold prospecting is a privilege, and it's one that is sadly becoming more and more difficult to be a part of because of ongoing red tape issues, and because of the eco-terrorists out there, and because of that guy not doing the right thing. If you dig a hole, backfill your hole. If you come across rubbish, take the rubbish away. Don't throw rubbish on the ground. Clean up after yourself. Collect and remove all of the rubbish, backfill your hole, and if possible, return things to the way that you found them, or the way that you would expect to see them. Okay, moving on to number 7. Oh, and I've just had a fly in my ear. I'm going to talk about safety. Don't be that guy that gets lost or stranded out in a remote location due to not respecting safety concerns. Unfortunately, accidents do happen, but they can be avoided or prevented just by being a little bit better prepared. Prepare for your outdoor adventure. Ensure you have your safety equipment. Ensure you notify someone where you're going, and ensure you have plenty of water. So the next one I'm going to talk about is unrealistic expectations. Gold prospecting has always been linked to people with a wild imagination, with unrealistic and romantic expectations. Some people new to gold prospecting arrive at a location, tear around swinging their machine at a terrifying rate, and expect to trip over a huge gold nugget. Realise from this moment on that it takes dedication and time. It takes hard, consistent hours out in the field. Take a realistic approach and don't be that guy. Slow down. So don't be that guy that doesn't listen, or that harasses other gold prospectors for locations or for tips and tricks. You can ask, but don't be offended if they tell you to rack off, as these gold prospectors have probably put in a huge amount of hours to learn what they know, and they are not obliged to share the information with you. So if you ask and you get told to work it out for yourself, then work it out for yourself. Or you could simply check out my videos and hopefully I can educate you a little more so you're better prepared. Okay, brings me to number 10. Look, don't be that guy that has no prospecting etiquette. They don't respect Mother Nature. They don't listen to other people. Conduct yourself in a professional and courteous manner. Slow down and have fun.